Students, we are studying lesson number 5, heat. So before this we have studied anomalous behavior of water. So what is anomalous behavior of water? So behavior of water between 0 to 4 degrees Celsius. So when you are heating from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius, so if you are comparing with other substances will expand. But between 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, as temperature increases, water contracts. At 4 degrees Celsius, volume is less and density is more. So water sinks down. And another thing, if you go from 4 to 0 degrees Celsius, other substances will contract, but water expands below 4 degrees Celsius up to 0. And at 0 degrees Celsius, there will be maximum volume and density will be minimum. So at 4 degrees Celsius, density is maximum, and at 0 degrees Celsius, density is minimum. So at 0 degrees Celsius, water density will be minimum and ice will float on water. So this is anomalous behavior of water. So with the help of example, we are going to see this one with the help of graph. Suppose 1 kilogram of water you will take, and that particular water you will heat. You will heat from 0 degrees Celsius. So what will happen if you are taking 1 kilogram of water heated from 0 degrees Celsius? So what will happen? Its volume, whatever volume will be there, that volume and temperature we are going to measure. Volume and temperature. So volume is plotted against as a function of temperature. So volume is there on the y-axis and temperature is there on the x-axis. So here on x-axis temperatures are taken. Here 0 will be there. So here 0 degrees Celsius, 1 degree Celsius, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to 10. Volume you are taking, here 0 will be there, 1000.00, 1000.05, 1000.10, 1000.15, 1000.20, 1000.25. Like this way volume you are going to take, and volume will be there specific volume, and its unit will be centimeter cube per gram. So here you are observing from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius, volume of water goes on decreasing. At 0 degrees Celsius, volume is there above 1000.10 centimeter cube per gram. So above 1000 is there, and as temperature goes on decreasing, like this way, temperature goes on decreasing, temperature will go on increasing. Temperature will increase from 0 to 4, like this way it will go on increasing. Then what will happen? Volume goes on decreasing up to 4. So volume goes on decreasing up to 4 degrees Celsius. At 4, that means here what takes place? Here contraction takes place. Here contraction takes place. So volume decreases, and at 4 degrees Celsius volume will be minimum. Here volume will be minimum. Volume minimum means density maximum. Here density will be maximum. So another thing, and after 4 degrees Celsius, if you will continue on heating water, after 4 degrees Celsius also, if you will continue to heat water, then volume goes on increasing. So this is graph. So in case of the second point, from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, if you will heat 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, volume decreases. And third point is there, at 4 degrees Celsius volume is minimum, and therefore density is maximum. So then since density is equal to mass upon volume. And fourth point is there, at 0 degrees Celsius volume of water is maximum. At 0 degrees Celsius, here volume as compared to 4 degrees Celsius, volume will be maximum and density will be minimum. And last fourth fifth point is there, and if you will continue on heating further after 4 degrees Celsius, volume of water goes on increasing. Volume of water goes on increasing. So this one is graphically we have studied anomalous behavior of water. After this we are going to study anomalous behavior of water with the help of Hope's apparatus. Anomalous behavior of water with the help of Hope's apparatus. So in case of Hope's apparatus, what is the arrangement of that particular Hope's apparatus? We will study anomalous behavior with the help of Hope's apparatus. So in that Hope's apparatus, one cylinder is there, cylindrical vessel is there, and around that vessel, at the middle, one bowl is fixed. One bowl is fixed. Above the bowl, one thermometer is there, and below the bowl, one thermometer is there. So there is provision for two thermometers to measure the temperature. To measure the temperature. So above the bowl, temperature, suppose thermometer T2 is there, and below the bowl thermometer is there T1. So first we will draw diagram, and with the help of diagram we will explain that one. So next thing is there, anomalous behavior of water with the help of Hope's apparatus. With the help of Hope's apparatus. With the help of Hope's apparatus. So this anomalous behavior we are going to study with the help of Hope's apparatus. So this is Hope's apparatus. In this Hope's apparatus, how is the construction, that we will see. What is their construction? So in that construction, which things are that one we are going to see. So in this construction, one long cylinder is taken. Cylinder is there at the middle. Then to the middle of that particular cylinder, one bowl is fixed. One bowl is fixed, and that bowl is fixed for containing, for keeping freezing mixture. And in that freezing mixture, there will be ice plus salt will be there. In that freezing mixture, ice plus salt will be there. Again, for this cylinder, there is provision to fix two thermometers. One thermometer is there above the bowl, and another thermometer is there below the bowl. Above the bowl thermometer is there T2, or a temperature will be here T2. And below the bowl another thermometer is there, and it will measure temperature T1. So here T1 and here T2. And whatever water will be formed from that freezing mixture, that water will be collected here in the beaker. So like this way, what is the construction of Hope's apparatus? It contains a cylindrical vessel. It contains a cylindrical vessel having a bowl for freezing mixture, at the middle. Second point, there is provision to fix two thermometers above the bowl, that is T2, and below the bowl that is T1, to measure the temperatures. Another thing is there, third point, freezing mixture, that is ice plus ice plus salt, is taken into the bowl, taken into the bowl, and water is filled into the cylinder or cylindrical vessel. Water is filled into the cylindrical vessel. Now give attention. This one is their construction. It contains a cylindrical bowl, and it is having a cylindrical vessel is there. This one is the cylindrical vessel, and it is having a bowl at the center, at the middle, for the freezing mixture. Then there is provision to fix two thermometers. One is above the bowl, another one is there below the bowl. Above the bowl T2 is there, and below the bowl T1 is there. Freezing mixture, that is ice and salt, is taken into the bowl, and water is filled into this cylinder or cylindrical vessel. Now actual working, we'll see what happens in this anomalous behavior of water or whether Hobbs apparatus. So here freezing mixture is there, and because of that freezing mixture, this one is the metallic cylinder. So because of that, there will be transfer of heat, or removal of heat will be there. So due to freezing mixture, whatever water is present in this region in the cylindrical vessel, that water will first cool. That means, suppose water temperature is there 12 degrees Celsius or 20 degrees Celsius. Initially temperature of water will be 12 or 20 degrees Celsius, and the temperature of both thermometer will show similar temperature. Suppose they are showing a 20 degrees, here also 20, here also 20 initially. But when freezing mixture is kept, then water in this region, it will freeze, or water will cool. And as water is cooling, so below 20 degrees Celsius, water will go on decreasing. So when water's temperature decreases, contraction will take place. As contraction takes place means volume decreases. Volume decreases means density increases. So temperature of water will become, it goes on decreasing. And because of that, volume, temperature decreases, so volume also decreases, contraction takes place. So up to 4 degrees Celsius. So volume decreases means density increases, and so that water is moving in downward direction. Cold water is moving in downward direction. And as temperature would reach to the 4 degrees Celsius, so that water is moving towards the downward direction, and the thermometer T1 will measure temperature 4 degrees Celsius. So initially temperature of the thermometer or first T1 will show 4 degrees Celsius. So when temperature of water is coming up to 4 degrees Celsius, contraction will take place. But below 4 degrees Celsius, anomalous behavior is starting. So below 4 degrees Celsius, instead of contraction, expansion will start. So when temperature of water will become 4 degrees Celsius here, so after that expansion will start, and because of expansion takes place means volume increases, then density decreases. So this water is now moving in upward direction. This cold water is now moving in upward direction. When it will move upward direction, density is decreasing. So water is moving in upward direction, cold water, and because of that, temperature of T2 will start to decrease, and temperature of T2, thermometer T2 will decrease continuously, and it will reach to the 4 degrees Celsius. After 4 degrees Celsius also it will go on continuously decreasing. It will go on continuously decreasing. So temperature of T2 will first become 0 degrees Celsius. Temperature of T2 will become first 0 degrees Celsius. And when it will become 0 degrees Celsius, then density of water will be there. So here expansion takes place below 4 degrees Celsius. So at 0 degrees Celsius, so what will happen? That water is having more volume and less density. Water is having more volume and less density. So slowly that water is going on freezing, and the temperature of temperature of T1 also will go on decreasing. When temperature of T2 will become 0, then only temperature of T1, that means below 4 degrees Celsius, it goes on decreasing, and then later on temperature of T2 will become 0 degrees Celsius. So this one, it is very easy. First thing, one more time I will tell what happens here. Water gets full, so contraction takes place. Contraction takes place means volume decreases. Volume decreases means density increases. So water is moving in downward direction. So temperature of T1 will become 4 degrees Celsius, and then as temperature will become 4 degrees Celsius, and water will go on cooling. So below 4 degrees Celsius expansion will take place, and because of that cold water is moving in upward direction. So temperature of T2 will become, it goes on decreasing, and it will become 0 first. When temperature of T2 will become 0, then later on water will go on cooling again, and temperature of T1 finally it will become 0 degrees Celsius. So this one is anomalous behavior of water. So we'll write working of this one. Working. So in this working, what happens? Working. So in case of working, first point is there. Due to freezing mixture, temperature of water in the cylindrical vessel decreases. So contraction takes place. Due to contraction, volume decreases, and density increases. So cold water moves in downward direction. It moves in downward direction. Due to this, temperature in the thermometer decreases up to 4 degrees Celsius. After 4 degrees Celsius, expansion of water takes place. So density decreases. decreases, density decreases here, and water, or you can say cold water moves in upward direction, and the temperature of T2 will become zero first. Fifth point, on further cooling, temperature of T1 finally will become 0 degrees Celsius. Finally, it will become 0 degrees Celsius. So this one is anomalous behavior of water. So see, due to freezing mixture, temperature of the water in the cylinder will decrease here. So contraction takes place, and as contraction takes place, then volume, due to contraction, volume decreases and density increases. So cold water moves in downward direction. So due to this, temperature in the thermometer, you can write here T1. Temperature in the thermometer T1 decreases up to 4 degrees Celsius, and after 4 degrees Celsius, expansion of water will take place and density will decrease, and cold water now it will move in upward direction due to decrease in density, and temperature of T2 will become 0 first. And on further cooling, temperature of T1 will finally become 0. This is anomalous behavior of water. And another thing, in case of anomalous behavior of water, we are going to study with the help of graph. So I will draw that graph. So here I have drawn graph. So this graph is the temperature versus time graph is there. And the temperature in the Hobbs apparatus, two thermometers are there. To the above the bowl T2 is there, and below the bowl T1 is there. So their temperatures we are measuring after every 30 seconds. Their temperature after every 30 seconds. And you will observe, suppose temperature of the water was initially 16 degrees Celsius. Here on the y-axis temperature in degrees Celsius, and on x-axis time we are taking, and that one is there in minutes. Seconds you can convert into minutes. So initially temperature of both thermometers will be equal. Before placing that particular freezing mixture, temperature of both thermometers will be equal. Suppose it will be 16 degrees Celsius. So when you are filling ice and water, that is ice and salt freezing mixture into the bowl, then what will take place? Contraction of water will take place. Contraction will go on continuously. Contraction will take place up to 4 degrees Celsius. Continuously, temperature of T1 will become 4 degrees Celsius first. Contraction takes place. So what will take place? Volume decreases. Contraction takes place means volume decreases and density increases. Volume decreases, density increases. As density increases, water will move in upward direction, and temperature of T1 will become first 4 degrees Celsius. So temperature of T1 will become first 4 degrees Celsius, and then below 4 degrees Celsius expansion of water will start, and in that expansion volume increases. So volume increases, that means density decreases, so that having less density, that water will move in upward direction and it will reach to the thermometer T2. and now temperature of T2 will start to decrease. It will become 4 degrees Celsius, and below 4 degrees Celsius again it will continue go on decreasing, and it will become 0 degrees Celsius. It will become here 0 degree Celsius. After 30 minutes or 35 minutes it will become 0 degree Celsius. So temperature of T2 first will become 0 degree Celsius, but till that time temperature of T1 will remain 4 degrees Celsius, and after that temperature of T1 slowly it will go on decreasing, and it will, after some more minutes, suppose 45 minutes or 50 minutes, it will become 0 degrees Celsius. So this one is anomalous behavior of water. So what you can tell here about explanation of graph? In that explanation, what you can tell? First thing, initially temperature in both thermometers that is T1 and T2 is equal. After keeping freezing mixture, contraction of water takes place due to decrease in temperature. Contraction of water takes place due to the decrease in temperature. Then cold water moves downwards in downwards direction, and temperature of T1 becomes 4 degrees Celsius. Below 4 degrees Celsius, expansion of water takes place. So density decreases, and water moves in upward direction, and temperature of T2 will become 0 degrees Celsius. Or you can write here 0 degrees Celsius first. And fifth point, after further cooling, temperature of T1 will become 0. After some time. And next point we can write here. Next point, crossing point of both temperatures shows maximum density of water. So it shows maximum density, or maximum density, that is at what temperature? 4 degrees Celsius. Maximum density at 4 degrees Celsius. So this one is anomalous behavior of water. So next thing is there in the textbook, two questions are asked. In the cold regions, when temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius, in the cold regions when temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius, so in that region fish and aquatic animals, that is fish and aquatic plants, how they can survive, so during the winter season or during the cold season, temperature going below 0 degrees Celsius, then how they can live into the water. So one thing is happening here. So when temperature decreases, initially temperature of water will become 4 degrees Celsius. Up to when below 4 degrees Celsius, what will take place? Expansion will start. Expansion takes place. So due to expansion, volume increases, density decreases. Volume increases, density decreases. And at 0 degrees Celsius, volume is maximum, density is less. Volume is maximum, but at 0 degrees Celsius, what is there? Ice is there. Volume is maximum and density is less. So that at 0 degrees Celsius, whatever ice is formed, it will float on water. That ice will float on water. And after that, ice will remain on the upper layer, and the downside temperature of water will be maintained at 4 degrees Celsius. Below ice layer, water's temperature will be 4 degrees Celsius will be maintained, and due to this maintaining temperature 4 degrees Celsius, so ice will not allow heat to, or that cold to go inside. Here 0 degrees Celsius, so ice will float on water, and temperature will not further decrease. So upper side ice layer will be there, and downside temperature of water will be there, and temperature of water will be there 4 degrees Celsius. And due to this temperature maintenance 4 degrees Celsius, so that aquatic plants and animals, they can survive in the water. All the water will not convert into ice. So next question is there, during the winter season, whatever pipelines are there, these pipelines are getting cracks, or suppose in the rocks. So in the rocks also, whatever water is stored, water is there present in the rocks, that rocks also get cracks. Pipelines also get cracks, and the rocks also get cracks. Why this is happening? So why it is happening? When temperature of water in the winter season goes on decreasing, it will go, suppose 25 degrees Celsius temperature is there, it will go on decreasing during the winter season, and it will reach to the 4 degrees Celsius. Below 4 degrees Celsius, expansion will start. So expansion takes place means volume increases. Volume of water will increase, and at 0 degrees Celsius there will be ice. And there will be volume maximum. If volume is maximum, and because of that increase in volume or increase in size, that pipelines or that particular stones, or that particular, what you can say, stones, they will have cracks. Stones or pipelines, they will have cracks, because water is there in between the stones, and it will have cracks. And like this way, two questions their answer we can give. So why pipelines are having cracks? Due to the expansion in the water. Expansion means at 0 degrees Celsius there will be ice, but volume will be maximum, size will be maximum. Because of that, pipelines are having cracks, or rocks are also having cracks. Okay.